Hello, we're here with PersonalPatches.com today, and we're going to talk about a very special topic called the mental balance patch. And Christine is an ultra homeopathic physician for many years and is a leading biochemistry expert and is followed by thousands of people around the world who regularly fly in to see her or eagerly await her next publication. At this point in time, she's taking time off and closed all her 4 offices to have a child who is here and is a personal testimony to what's possible, because his birth was absolutely outstanding. For anybody 40 plus, that's a 50% miscarriage rate, and with a miscarriage history and other issues, he shouldn't have had the perfect birth, and he did, and he wasn't even jaundiced. So that's just a little bit of background about the level of health knowledge. She's a disease removal expert, and she routinely removes diseases that have been under treatment for 20 or 30 years, or supposedly genetically, a child was born with, like a baby born with asthma that's on an inhaler within 10 minutes. She's able to remove that 20 years later or longer. Same with long-term accident pain, decades later, when no form of intervention has helped, be it acupuncture or massage or physio or surgery, etc. And she's routinely able to prevent surgery so that the massive long-term effects of surgery don't have to impact the patient. So you see on her desk some of her advanced biochemistry laboratory equipment. You don't see her microscopes and everything else. But even her laptop isn't showing on the desk right now, though partially. She has a lot of equipment that you can't get normally. And this equipment can change a person's life forever as a key part of the disease removal process. So since she's worked with mental balance and behavior disorders in children and adults at the biochemistry level, and by balancing the formula of biochemistry, everything changes. She's in a very unique position to speak about the results of the mental balance patch and the breakthrough in application, ease and simplicity, and long-term cumulative results that represents. So let's turn it right over to Christine and see what she has to say about the mental balance patch and how you might be able to use it.
Well, the mental balance patch is it's really a breakthrough, because again, as with all our patches, nothing enters the skin. There is no chemical transfer or anything else for that matter. It's just simply balances your whole well-being, your mental energy, your emotional energy. It's really quite interesting. It keeps you totally focused. It keeps you being able to do what you intend to do.
Like an executive setting, executive stress.
Exactly, but without taking anything. It is absolutely fantastic. It's one of those, it should be called a miracle patch, because you put it on and you feel this zen energy, just keeping you going throughout the day. It's really something else. You really have to try it. I always say that you have to try it, because it's totally breaking the laws of biochemistry.
And you don't have to get off any current drugs or medication,
No.
because there's no side effects or interactions or contraindications.
Yes.
The patches have zero side effect because there's
Zero.
nothing entering your body physically.
Yes, it's all based on energy transfer.
There's no organics, no drugs, no herbs, nothing. There's
Nothing.
no organics.
Yes.
So there's nothing safer.
To achieve something like a mental balance or an emotional balance just by sticking on a patch, it's incredible. I work quite hard to balance through biochemistry somebody's biochemistry, to get them off different things like depression, or to keep anxiety away, or worries or fears. But the patch just does it on its own.
And sometimes, of course, in worst case, somebody will need biochemistry assistance. There's
For
no
sure,
doubt about that.
that can happen, but the majority of people will respond just to a simple patch.
And if it works for worst cases, then why can't everyone use them? Why not put them on your kids? They've been worn by children and toddlers and babies.
Yes, we actually used it on our other child. At that time he was probably 2 years old. Yeah, 2 years old, and we used it on him, maybe even younger. And it was quite fantastic. It just calmed him down. He was just a beautiful golden boy.
And has remained a golden boy for 6 years.
Yes.
So the implications and applications are dramatic. Anyone can use them. Anyone can use them to feel better, perform better at their day-to-day tasks be they physical or mental in nature. But as you are well aware, if you're a knowledge worker, the mental drain and the
It's,
mental load is far worse than a physical load at the end of the day.
that's true.
You're frazzled, you're burned out, you're in trouble. So we recommend that knowledge workers consider uniquely enough using 2 or 3 or 4, and we give advanced knowledge worker applications for these patches.
Yeah, that's right.
And if you're an executive and under the pressure of decision making, it again gives you that continued mental clarity, that continuing focus, that continuing ability to process large amounts of information in an increasingly rapid and turbulent environment.
That's right.
So we'll call it the Microsoft patch in those circles.